Good afternoon and welcome for joining me again on this beautiful Sunday afternoon. It's a bit chilly, but sky's blue and it's not raining for once. We've had nothing but rain for the last 2 weeks, so it's nice to get out and enjoy it. Today I am actually headed to a Turkish lamp and jewelry store that's about an hour or so away from my house to pick up, hopefully pick up a necklace for my girlfriend. She had bought one from here back in November, and unfortunately it broke. And she was pretty upset when it broke, and it's been broken for a couple months now. I figured since it was a nice day and I gotta get used to being in this seat for long periods of time again before I go on my road trip in a few weeks, I would head out here and see if I can find a replacement. Hoping to find the same one, if not something similar. So I'm on a mission today. And hopefully it's a successful one. I was thinking about heading a little further east and maybe hitting the windy 9 today, but I'm not sure. Like I said, it's a little colder out here today than I expected it to be. It's only about 58 right now, and even though the sun's out, there's still a pretty good chill. So yeah, that's where I am headed, and I will catch up with you guys when I am closer to my destination. Been trying to come out here for a few weeks now. 2 weekends ago it rained when it wasn't supposed to, and then last weekend I actually made my way out here and got about, I don't know, 15-20 minutes from my destination. But I looked up at the sky and it was pretty black, and I ended up deciding to turn around because I knew if I had waited any longer, I'd probably be riding home in a thunderstorm. And as much as I don't hate riding in the rain, or I don't mind it if I have to, if I can avoid riding in the rain, I will 100% take that option. It is definitely not my favorite thing to do. Like I said, today we'll at least make it there. Whether or not they actually have what I'm looking for is another story, but worst case scenario, we'll grab a good lunch. It's only about 12:20 right now, so we got all day to get it figured out. I'm also running a auto-tune session on my Dyno Jet today. I've had a lot of popping on D-cell, and there's a weird hesitation in my throttle when I'm leaving a stoplight trying to get going. Give it a little bit of throttle, and almost sounds like it doesn't fire for one of the power strokes. For a split second it sounds like it wants to die out, and then it just comes to life. So there's someone, I don't even know what kind of animal that is, but we should be getting pretty close, probably only about 25 or so minutes away now. Been a good ride so far. Cullinan. Been a pretty good ride so far. Haven't really taken any back roads to get here. I have avoided the highway, but I am on a state route now, so it basically a highway without all the fancy barriers, in my opinion. Pretty much been a straight line. On the way back, I'll probably choose some more interesting routes to take. And like I said, hopefully it warms up a little bit. It's about 60 right now. It's supposed to get up to about 66, 67 today. And that would be absolutely wonderful if it did. But yeah, I'm just going to keep on riding. And enjoying the sunshine. pretty soon here, or at least where I'm at in the United States, the weather should be consistently good, which should be very nice. Never fails. Seems like no matter where you go in Ohio, you're always riding through construction. But we are officially kind of on the outskirts of the city. So we're gonna start sitting in more traffic, which is what it is. Finding parking once we get there might be a nightmare, but we will see. Alright guys, we just hopped off the highway. I know I said I was trying to avoid it, but I did end up having to get on it for the last few minutes because I did not know where I was going. And I had to listen to Google. But we are officially in the city. And we're only about 2 minutes away from where I need to be. So yeah, let's hope finding parking isn't too difficult. C8. I say it is Sunday at about 1 o'clock, so it's probably gonna be pretty busy down here. Doesn't look like there's any events going on today, which normally I would enjoy, but that's a good thing today. Up here on the left, and it looks like we're actually thought that was a parking spot. It was not. We're gonna turn in here though, because I'm pretty sure there's a public parking lot back here. Or we'll just take that spot that I just passed in between these two cars here. Avoid the glass on the ground. And we made it. I'm gonna go ahead and get the bike unloaded, and I may take you guys inside with me, not sure. But I will see you either when I'm done shopping or when I'm in the store. The mission was a success. It took me a little while to find it in the store, but I found it, the exact same one. Alright, with that mission accomplished, I think now we're gonna head to Wario's Beef and Pork and get a cheesesteak. And after that, we'll probably head home. Say it's about 1 o'clock now. By the time I eat and get home, it'll be 2:33 o'clock. And yeah, as I said, well, I've been on the bike for about 4 hours by then. And yeah, it'll be a good day of riding. So I forgot to put my my DynoJet screen back on the bike. It's in my saddlebag, but I always take it off when I park on the street, just because you never know. Anything that can be removed, I like to remove just in case someone walks by and wants to fiddle with stuff. So yeah, we got about 12 minutes until we're at our lunch destination. And it's been a long time since I've been to Warrior. It's been probably 2 or 3 years, and it's the best cheesesteak I've ever had. So I can't wait to get there. Completely forgot to record myself showing up here and going in to get food, but I've got half a sub left. Definitely could have eaten the whole thing, but I was satisfied with half and didn't want to feel like I was about to explode on my ride back home. But now that we've picked up the necklace, grabbed lunch, we are headed out of here and back to my hometown. I will catch up with you guys on the road when we're actually going somewhere. Headed home. I did end up choosing to take the highway instead of the back road that I used to get here, the state route that I used to get here. Just because it is about 30 minutes quicker. And there's some pretty good back roads that are more local to me that I'm probably going to end up riding, since I'm not going to make it to the Winding 9 today. So we've got all summer to ride the Winding 9, and I'd rather go out there on a day where it's warm and comfortable. And although I will say the temperature has gone up about 8 degrees, and chill is pretty much gone, so that's nice. But yeah, we're gonna save the Winding 9 for another day, dedicate a whole day to it probably. So yeah, we probably have about I don't know, hour or so home still, depending on traffic. Pretty congested up there, and once again we are in the land of construction, so we will see just how long it actually takes. But this is pretty much gonna be my whole ride home, so I think this is probably where I'm going to end the video. If I end up hitting any interesting back roads later this afternoon, I may turn the camera back on and record some more, but as of right now, this is where I'm going to end the video for today. I appreciate everyone that clicked on this video and watched it, and anyone that's still here at the very end of it. It means a lot. So I will see you guys in the next one, and hopefully as the weather starts to become more stable and less up and down, content will become more frequent and better. Because I won't be limited to like 1 to 2 days a week to get out and ride, and actually have time to go places and do things, rather than trying to squeeze in a ride in a couple hours of sunshine between rain. So yeah, like I said, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you for clicking on this video, and I will see you in the next one.